Canadian Saturday Night Live?
Kinda, yeah.
But it was like on Sunday or?
I have no idea. It's probably really PC and the nicest show you've ever seen.
Right. But some good comedians come out of Canada.
Yeah.
What was the one a handful of years ago? Oh my gosh, my son loved it. He spoke so fast. Oh, Jacob probably knows. If you got a problem with Canadian gooses and you got a problem with me, and you better let that marinate. Who says this?
It's a show. Right?
Yes, it's a comedian, but he started on YouTube.
Guys,
Hmm?
like 3 younger dudes or something.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just drinking and hanging out in some little Canada town.
I've seen it. I just can't even remember what it's called.
It's not Letterkenny.
Yeah. Letterkenny.
It is.
Yes.
I was getting there. I was like going, I think I know this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Better pat her. Let's get at her.
Yeah, Letterkenny is like, you don't know. Like at first you're like, wait, what did I just watch?
You need to pay attention to this one. They speak so fast. There's so many jokes in all of the statements, and then the pauses and the transitions between people. It's just, it's too much. You gotta watch one episode 3 times, I think, or you're really focusing.
Absolutely. Yeah, all those little shorts that they put on social media is what got me watching them, just because I was like, okay, I got to watch a full episode, because it just can't be that like 30-second clip. There's got to be a whole program to it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, I love those. I love that we're in it and we're just telling jokes. And folks, we're back here with Wendy Jorgensen again, and I hope you all enjoyed the joke session, because we were talking about catching up on comedy and podcasts and just catching up on life a bunch too. Mm-hmm. Lot going on off camera. Lots of changes that we won't get into, I think, for both of us. But it sure is a pleasure having you back. And I kind of want to just get back to talking comedy, because that was hilarious.
Oh, absolutely. It is the best. I think I've seen Ron White. That was hilarious. The best part about that was the second show. So he was even drunker than normal, but tears rolling down my face and the whole 9 yards. And so I can't remember all who I've seen. Oh, Josh Wolf.
I don't know that one.
Oh, okay. So have you seen, he was in Raising Hope, and
don't know that one.
There
either.
was another one. You haven't seen Raising Hope? That has Cloris Leachman in it.
Sounds like a chick flick, Wendy. I don't know if that one. I mean, I get plenty of them, but I only remember the good ones. Yeah. And to me, it's a good one based on what kind of car or motorcycle was involved.
Okay, so Eastbound and Down then.
Yeah, that's fair. What's the one? How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Yeah. Great Triumph bike in that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, no, I get about the cars. I really do. Because just watching Bad Moms, and the car that Mila Kunis is driving, like she pulls it out of the garage, and you hear the carburetor, and I think it's a Chevelle, if I recall correctly. And you hear the carburetor, and you're like, oh, that sounds so nice. But I started thinking, I'm like, okay, is this a Dax Shepard car? Because he's a car nut, and considering his wife's in the movie, I was like, I did not use the Google machine to look it up, but I was just like, now I'm curious, and so I'll probably wind up doing that.
Yeah. No, those stories are cool. It's part of what's going on to make those movies. So
absolutely.
Yep. And Saturday Night Live is still, I mean, the GOAT for watching comedy. And I wanted to watch some of the newer ones. I've been catching just bits and pieces, but the new material coming out is fantastic.
I haven't watched it in probably 2 or 3 years, but I remember my parents like watching it, and I'd be like, can I? And they're like, no, you can't. No. And I was probably like, I was even like 13 or 14 at the time, but I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't. So when I got older, it was like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. And now as an adult, when you watch the documentaries and you see what was going on behind the scenes back then, I'm like, that's interesting.
I won't even say some of the words, but I remember being young and then asking my dad, hey, Dad, what's a... And this phrase comes out of my mouth, and he goes, what? And I'm like, I don't know, it's on TV. Didn't get to watch that show anymore.
Yeah. As a kid, you start singing songs. So this is another thing. And you don't understand what the lyrics mean.
Yeah.
And then your parents explain to you the wrong version of what those lyrics mean.
Okay.
So, example.
Yeah.
Ted Nugent cat scratch fever.
Okay.
My mom said it was an actual disease. Her neighbor got it, and I shouldn't sing that because it was so horrible. But I just thought it was a catchy tune. But fast forward to 20 years ago, and little girls are singing "I Kissed a Girl and Liked It."
The same year, what was this, 5-6 years ago? Our country's been in some cancel culture confusion for a little while. A song, a cute Christmas song. It's a duet where the guy's trying to get the girl to stay, and she's thinking about leaving.
Such a cute song.
Right? Cute song. Was getting canceled. The same year, WAP made #1 at the charts. I'm going, okay, we got this figured out.
Yeah.
But cash scratch fever, that's a problem.
Yeah, that was just a horrible problem. And I don't know, I was probably like 8. I don't know. And I was just like, and so I felt horrible. I'm like, oh my God, my mom's friend died. And
I mean, it does happen.
It does.
They're feral cats, and they do carry, like flesh-eating disorders. And if you're a little unhealthy, it can take your life.
Exactly. Yeah, gangrene, the whole 9 yards. But I was just like, oh, okay. So now as an adult, I'm like, but how many weird lies did I tell my kids?
Oh, sure. Just to get them to go to sleep.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, why not?
Whatever it was. I couldn't even tell you. I'm curious, though.
Get them away from the TV or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll go blind.
My favorite thing to lie to them about was taking the batteries out of the toy and telling them the toy broke because they didn't know their batteries were in it, and I was tired of hearing that toy.
Not bad. Especially if it's an obnoxious toy. It's got to go.
Yes.
Steph and I try to only buy obnoxious toys for our nieces and nephews all their life. Yeah. Well, we had the first one, so we received the first sets of gifts.
Oh, so you.
Oh, it's payback. Oh, yeah. Loud
anybody
horns.
Get a drum set?
Oh, you bet. Megaphones.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Karaoke machines. You bet.
Nice.
Anything that amplifies noise.
Oh, my God. It's too funny.
What's Up Renewables is growing, and we're looking for new sponsors to join us. Our show connects leaders, innovators, and field professionals across the renewable industry, and our sponsors are part of that conversation. Some have seen their network expand instantly. Others have grown revenue and brand visibility through the connections they've made right here. If you want your company to reach the people driving the future of clean energy, now's the time to get involved. Contact us at media@whatsuprenewables.com to become a sponsor today. All right. I would continue down this rabbit hole, but what's new? What's going on?
What's going on? I read a really interesting article this week, and I don't know if a lot of people know about it, but the whole reason that it perked my interest was FCC approved a satellite. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm going in, and they approved a satellite launch for a new renewable energy. Sort of new, but it's a little different. Focusing the sun rays onto solar panels direct.
Laser beams from outer space.
Pretty much, yes.
I'm in.
And the sample that they show on their website is also, so like when we have these big solar construction sites, so middle of the night out there in Mojave, they can focus the sun during the middle of the night. So you don't have to so you can run like all 24 hours a day, which is creepy when you kind of think about it, because think about the neighbors, if it's lit up, your circadian rhythm's all off or whatever. But it was really interesting reading. The company's been going around for a while. It was Reliant. Hold on. I got to check my notes. Don't mind me.
Yeah, I'm going to look this one up too.
So, yeah, satellite reflector technology. And so Reflect Orbital is the company that has the basically license to put up 2 satellites this year to start the experiments to see how it'll all work. And they've been in the works for about 3-4 years now, getting this off the ground. And they've talked to the International Dark Skies community because they're concerned about...
Dark Skies community?
Oh, so you haven't heard about the International Dark Skies?
Nope, but I'm joining.
Oh, it's so...
What is this?
So this
I want dark skies and a bright Mojave desert.
Okay, that doesn't...
Can we do
can't have the oxymoron. Sorry, it doesn't work. So Flagstaff was the first area to have this. So there's no residual ambient light. So when you go there, You can see the stars and the astronomers. There's about 250 nationwide. Over half of them are in the United States.
Bear Valley has a 10 p.m. curfew on light.
Yeah, but you've got Bakersfield close by, and you have the lights. It's not the same in Tehachapi anymore, where the football field used to be the only ambient light in town, and that was it. Okay. Now we have street lights and all that kind of stuff. But it's really, really neat because it's crystal clear and you can see everything. Well, they've worked with them going, we need to do some testing, and they just want to make sure that the preserve is there.
Oh my goodness. This is wild. Okay, so this is the Sunlight Company. Uh-huh. And they're showing here you don't need street lights anymore.
No.
We're just going to light you up until you'd like that off. Uh-huh. Solar panels, emergency response, so firefighting. Why do it in the dark? Sure. Agriculture, we can grow your corn faster.
Yeah.
That works.
And they can turn it on and off. Essentially, they just reposition the mirror on the satellite away from the Earth, so that way, we don't get charged for too much energy.
This is fantastic. Are they targeting, where are they putting the light?
I don't know exactly where yet, but I know they want to focus it on solar panels. So I don't know if, for example, come on, 30 minutes from here, there's a huge solar farm that they've been building for the last 5 years. To me,
multiple. They
would focus on something that big, not just a small operating. But it's really interesting. But yeah, laser beams from space.
I love this. Oh, man. If Reagan could see us now.
Right.
He was the originator of laser beams from outer space, wasn't he? Heck yeah.
Well, I think he sold our Star Wars to Israel. I don't know. Their Iron Dome, I don't know. That's just my guess.
Hey,
I've never gone down that route.
Got us out of the Cold War. So.
Exactly.
That works. All right, good one.
So I thought that was really, really interesting.
It is. So, it is. It's a little scary.
Yes.
Thinking about,
what could go wrong.
Military uses and things like that were kind of popping in my head. And sure, ornery neighbors. Like, great, I got to live next to the solar field. That's always shining.
I would think that they would try to pick remote areas where there isn't a lot of people. Or they're going to pick the solar farm that's right next to LA, where there's already tons of light, so it's not going to be any different. I don't know, though. Which that solar farm next to LA is right.
What about warming up cold areas?
That's my whole thing is the global warming thing. Is, depending on where you are on that fence, there either is or isn't. But how much more is that going to warm us up? Mm-hmm. And that is my concern, but they want to test their theories, and I get it. It's really good. You can throw everything you can into the computers and do simulations, but this is interesting, so I'm excited to see what, pans out, but scared at the same time.
So maybe Canada or Siberia signing up.
Well, it's only for the U.S. only. So, so it's only a U.S. product at this point. There may be something in other countries going on, but only the FCC's licensing for.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like maybe pick a populated area. Oh, just hear me out. New York City, big snow, hard to manage it, lots of trucks moving the snow out. We'll just melt it for you.
Right?
We'll just melt it for you.
Oh, yeah.
You guys stay in bed.
Oh, yeah. And when you get 2 inches in a city like Raleigh that's freaking out because they don't have any equipment to plow it, they can just melt it for you. Or like 10 years ago when Atlanta had all that snow and people were stuck on the highways. Mm-hmm. I kind of like that idea.
This is wild. All right. Well, we're helping this company out.
Yeah, exactly.
What else? What other research you got there? Cheat sheet that I'm not allowed to see.
Cheat sheet. Yes. So hydrogen.
Ooh, I love hydrogen.
Yeah. So where's your hydrogen RC car?
Oh, I don't have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I better get into that. Now, they're doing fuel cells.
Yes.
So that's hydroelectric conversion.
Yes.
Not my favorite.
No, but it's still fun to watch. And if I recall correctly, I want to say it was RE Plus. Maybe it was the year that Altair was launched. It might have been. But they had the kids.
It sure was. I remember this.
In the basement. Yeah. So I kind of interested in like, okay, how much are these worth and all that kind of stuff. And like, how much are these teenagers like, they got to go out and get sponsors.
They're pricey.
That is so expensive.
Huh.
Like the little, for a 110 scale car, it's like $1,300 for the fuel cell. I kind of understand why we don't have it as a...
How long does the fuel cell, like how long can you run your car? Do you know?
I know that it's they still have batteries for them. They still use a little lithium for the spurts of speed.
Sure.
But it's kind of just a cruiser. So I think it lasts for a little bit longer than we think. But that I didn't even look into to see. I just was kind of like, I think that would be kind of fun because they were fun to watch when they would go around a corner and they'd flip, and some of them had gyroscopes to keep them flat. They would still have to flip some of them over because they had too much power going into the turn or whatever.
Wow, I didn't watch it that close. That's cool.
Yeah, I was there for like a good hour watching them.
I do remember that, though.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
Right, hydrogen electric fuel cells.
Yeah, that was really neat. I thought it was. I just was, it's not a cheap hobby, but RC cars aren't, period. Like, a lot of people think that they are, but they are not.
No.
Not one bit.
I got into those with my nephew about a year ago. Yeah, not spending a lot of money is still kind of spending a lot of money.
Yeah, unless you're buying, the little ones you can get from, major retailer, the big box stores, then you're, only in it for like $50, $80 or whatever. But if you get it and turn into a hobby, you start buying 3D printers.
Well, we're way below the 3D printer and above the box stores. They go like 50 miles an hour. It's like the size of this notebook here. And lithium. No, but they break a lot of parts.
Oh, yeah.
So now you're a little mechanic shop.
Oh, and if you're not, and it's good. Think about the dexterity they get with that and the problem solving and fixing. And they'll have a receiver or they'll have a servo. I mean, they it kind of fuels their imagination to start troubleshooting.
And the tiniest little wrenches in the world.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
So on hydrogen, what about hydrogen gas? Have you looked into that at all?
I did not, but that is interesting.
It is my favorite that I've just enjoyed as a hobby reading about for 20 years, I bet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I enjoy that one. Water, H2O. The H and the O, both very flammable, very combustible. Somehow we drink it, but if you separate it, boy, you got some fuel. Really enjoyed that one.
That's kind of crazy.
I would always, I have a little bucket list passion project of my own later in life to build one.
Very nice.
Build a little separator and generator.
That is awesome.
Yeah, so a big hydrogen fan for sure.
Yeah, that is so good. But yeah, so they have a Grand Prix for that.
I would get into it if we're doing hydrogen gas, combustion, real cars. I want to drive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'd probably
fuel.
Really.
I mean, like the danger factor. Like that's where my brain goes. Only because I've been to Bonneville and I've seen those cars.
Oh, sure.
And so the jet fueled race cars and.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where my mind instantly went.
A little more danger. That's true.
Just a little bit. But it's fun.
Yeah.
It's good to have a goal.
I like the dangerous hobbies, though.
Oh.
I mean, I've even built guns and my own ammo and all these things for that hunting hobby. Electrocuted wood.
Oh, that's so neat.
Have you seen that?
Yes.
I could bring you some stuff sometime. Yeah. I built 2 of my own rigs, one at 2,000 volts. And I think it was about a third of an amp, and another at 12,000 volts. And no, that was a third of an amp. The other one was a half amp, and played with the different ways and how it would burn. Really cool. Mm-hmm. Really neat designs.
Yeah, it gives you an idea of what lightning's like.
My son saw this online. He's like, "Can we do this?" I'm like, "We're gonna figure that out." You bet. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's fun.
No, it is. It's really neat. I mean, anything that we're using our hands, to create and mold it's just fabulous. It keeps our brain going. Mm-hmm. Even if it's just mundane, we're doing the Rubik's Cube over and over again. It's, we're moving different parts.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, what's next? I feel like I'm on the interview seat.
Not
we should trade
yet.
chairs.
Well, so I wasn't sure coming in.
I love it.
I wanted to make sure that I had more interesting stuff because when we talked at Clean Power, I was just like a deer in the headlights. It's like, I did what? What did I do? I had fun.
Those take a lot of energy out of you.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
I might have been a little low on energy myself. That was a lot of conversations for me in a couple of days. But, the last time we were here, we played this game.
Yeah.
It cost us each $100, but it went to a great place.
It was awesome. I thought about doing it again. And I'm like, no, I got to be a little creative. And so I have what is 2 lies and 1 truth.
Okay.
And it's basically trivia about the industry, a little bit more specific to our neck of the woods where we are right now in good old Tehachapi.
Do you have some questions prepped?
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
Fire one ready.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to tell you.
That's why I can't look.
Make statements. I'm going to make statements. And are they factual or not?
Okay.
So fiction versus nonfiction.
Okay.
All right.
One at a time, or I got to wait for all 3?
No, we can go one at a time.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
Vertical axis wind turbines, also affectionately known as the egg beater turbines. Back in the day.
What's the question?
Okay. Remember them?
Yeah.
Okay. Question is, Tehachapi was the only one to have them? True or false?
False.
Ah! I thought for years we were the only ones, but when I was little, I only came to Tehachapi. I never went to Palm Springs. I never went to Altamont Pass. And as far as I know, that's the other 2 places that we had them.
No.
But where else were they?
Well, that design, if we geek out, probably goes back to the 14th century ballpark. And it started with creating a way to grind grain.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, and was then pushed by humans, pushed by horses, ox, and then somebody was like, "Oh, wind." But so the design was like to grind, and then to move water, pump, and then I would say in the 1800s probably it was like, "Hey, can we catch wind with this?" And but it was still on that original design, and the first purposes were, depending on where you're at on the planet, grinding grain or pumping water. Yeah.
But those were how I knew we were almost to Grandma's house. Every time we'd come into town, I would see those. It wasn't the cement plant. It was those turbines.
Do you remember the name of the company?
So Flowwind?
Yep.
Yeah. And dang it.
Pretty good. All right, what else you got?
That might have been one of the things. Okay, so, So those Flowwind were replaced, true or false, by Siemens Gamesa turbines.
They're on the ridge south of 58 going to Mojave. And what is there is a GE 285 machine built on the 3X platform owned by originally NRG, now Clearway.
But what was between those egg beaters? This is a bonus question because it's GE now, but what was there between that? Because a few years back, before the GE, there was some other stuff there.
If it was transitional, then I would say not SGRE, but something more like a small Vestas turbine.
Yes.
Or a Winmatic or Bonus or something like that.
Yeah. Vestas and MEG.
NEG Micon?
Yeah. NEG, yeah.
All right. I like this trivia.
So you're getting there. All right.
This is good.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
True or false? In the 80s, Tehachapi was a major source of wind power for Southern California Edison.
False.
True. Late 80s. That's according to,
how are you measuring major?
That's
because
the thing.
If we measure this in megawatts, I don't think so.
Well, there wasn't megawatts then.
So you're kind of helping.
No, but what wind energy they did receive, they were receiving it from Tehachapi mostly.
Oh, only probably.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, in the late 80s, you might have had some down in Palm Springs, but you would have primarily only been getting wind energy from Tehachapi. Mm-hmm. Tehachapi was the first place that I know of in this country that went to the grid with wind power. Before that, it was just, off-grid solutions, charging batteries and yeah.
There's some scuttlebutt. I think Vermont might have had something, but Tehachapi was the first utility scale in the United States.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's the basin of wind power for this country.
Yeah.
All right. Major source of power for SCE in the 80s. You're saying fact.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I know it's debatable.
It's like, how do you measure your wind power? Is it the count of turbines? Is it the square mileage, square footprint? Is it the megawatts? To me, it's always the energy measure, but not everybody does it that way. So
but when
I could understand how you could go false with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. All right, so this is the bonus round.
Okay.
So egg beater turbines were actually known, other than vertical axis. What was their actual name?
Other than vertical axis? I mean, that is the name. Okay.
It is there, but I discovered another name, which I had never heard. It could be false because you can't trust the internet these days.
I don't have another name. Vertical axis wind turbine. It's all that's in my head. And egg beater was just the nickname around here.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Darius turbines.
Darius turbines. Darius.
Yeah.
Is that the guy who invented it?
That's what I'm thinking.
I gotta look this up now. That does sound very familiar to me.
Yeah, because it was always, I didn't even know vertical axis until I got into the industry because it's always been an egg beater turbine.
French engineer. Georges Jean-Marie Darius. Patented 1926 and in 31. Omnidirectional ground level. You stumped me. Was that 4 questions and I only got 50%?
Well,
I really thought I'd score better.
I have one less bonus if you want to try to redeem yourself.
Yeah, that was 4 questions, right?
Yes.
50%. Yeah, come on.
Okay, so I'm going to make
slump.
3 statements. And out of these 3 statements, which one is true?
Which one is true?
And this all is about those egg beater turbines.
I really like those. You're beating me up with those. All right.
Okay, which statement is true? They were low cost to maintain. They didn't need to yaw. And they were efficient.
They didn't need to yaw. The other 2 were definitely false. If the other 2 were true, they'd be everywhere.
I know. I had to give you an easy one. I mean,
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Brought me back up. I'm in the 60% now.
Yeah.
That's good.
I had a high school friend that worked for, I think, SkyWest when they tore him down. And he went for a ride on them. Before they turned him down, he sat on them. I'm like, how many technicians did that when they were going slow enough? Like it was a merry-go-round.
I mean, I probably would have. I never worked on them, but I could see the appeal. I grew up on merry-go-rounds.
Yeah, right.
Big old metal, big old metal disc to hang on to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great one. I love this game.
Yeah.
I want to come up with some more trivia questions. That was nice. And I really appreciate the history there, too.
Yeah. I had to do something.
Yeah, well, you did it.
It was either that or card games. So
no, that was great. History, yeah. Renewable energy history. It wasn't even just wind. We had laser beams from outer space just to improve solar efficiency.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I am so interested to see how that pans out. Because it's just the concept.
Someday technicians will be astronauts.
Exactly.
I see it now.
And the guy that's thought of it, he was gonna build like a nuclear reactor in his like garage kind of thing. Like that's like his engineer mind and stuff like that. More than likely he was like 16 years old and like the feds came knocking on the door. I don't know, but could you imagine? I
love that.
A little Sheldon Cooper there.
Some of the greatest things were invented in garages. You bet.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder if it's from California. That's a California move. Go invent it in your garage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
I love the history. We've been talking about the What's Up crew doing kind of a driving tour and recording it. And
oh, how fun.
Yeah, talking the history. And We're going to get Doug to help us out. Doug Wickersham, you know him.
I don't think I've met him yet.
Yeah.
I know the name, though.
He's, I want to say he started in 82.
Oh, it's perfect year.
And then he brought us these old pictures.
Oh, I know. I saw that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, Mike.
Yeah, he tells a good story. He dove in the dumpster to save a bunch of old pictures. I think it was when Enron finished the purchase and was getting rid of the old branding.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's had them in a storage unit ever since, and he pulled a couple out for us.
If he has any more, I will take them off his hands.
Now we got dibs.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Dang it. I keep stealing my photos off of other people's websites and like printing them out in my office. And so like the old GE manufacturing building down there, there's pictures of, like the C-suite in there, executives, and they're, they have the big turbine nacelles in the back. And I was like, yeah, I like that. And there is an old Zond marketing one in the building. I was like, I like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I think I still have some of my Zond patches up in a box in the attic.
Those might be worth something.
Well, to me.
10 cents.
To me.
Yeah. No. But I love all those photos and things like that. Even though I wasn't there at the time, it was still, it's history, culture of renewables and how much innovation has come out of all of that.
Yes.
And it's awesome.
Yes. And people are still seeing it today.
Mm-hmm.
So wind boomed a lot, and you had all this innovation. We've lived a lot of it, and there could be another one again. You never know. But solar, oh my goodness, that one is just skyrocketing in terms of technological advances over and over again. In my opinion, I don't have the longest background in solar, but when I look at going from a 90 watt panel to a 650 watt panel in less than a decade. Mm-hmm. And then they start to measure, over your space, right? The surface footage, the amount of power. I'm blown away. And then we get into the types of materials on the panels to make them more efficient. And then I just love the entire concept of no moving parts and you get electricity. Mm-hmm. It's wild. So we still have that innovation going on in our industry.
Yeah.
And now we have laser beams from outer space to help it. So that's good.
I did meet a company, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, and I wish I could remember the name of it, but they were doing the condenser. They were using the panels to pull the water out of the air and having drinking water.
Oh, okay.
And they were doing it at Fort Irwin.
Not a lot of water in the air at Fort Irwin.
Yeah, exactly. So it was interesting.
Okay.
Maybe it was our test case, but I thought that was kind of an interesting innovation.
Fort Irwin, isn't this one
right outside
north of us?
Yeah, when Barstow, like north an hour.
In the desert.
In the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
With wild donkeys everywhere.
Right. Water from the air.
Yeah, water from the air. They were doing that.
Have to think about that one a little bit.
Yeah. Isn't that like from Star Wars?
Well, it's just dehumidification, right? So it's not that complicated, but doing it in the desert sounds like quite a feat.
Exactly. But I thought that was interesting. When you were talking about how technology has advanced, I was thinking about I don't know if it's still operational today, but about 5 years ago it was, in Borrego Springs. So out in the middle of nowhere outside Palm Springs, there were huge panels. And if I recall, they were like, I don't know, say 20, 30 feet off the ground. And they were like 50-foot long panels, or they could have been like 20 foot. I don't know. I can't measure with
They were big.
But they were ginormous.
Ginormous, yes.
And they were still up and running.
Okay.
But, 4 or 5 years ago. So think about how big, how many like what that was producing. And now they could probably produce the same with a panel this size.
Yeah.
Because that had to be old.
Right. And you don't want to lose the square footage you got. You just want more power from the same space.
Yes.
Right? And that technology is here. Mm-hmm. It's wild. I'm becoming a big fan of solar. Mm-hmm. And I think I became a bigger fan after visiting with Joe Chacon quite a bit, right? Our power quality doctor. Mm-hmm. And just about power conversion. And I had to get recalibrated. I haven't been thinking about that in a long time. Just to understand its pretty much the same. That part hasn't changed, more efficiencies and things like that, and thermal advancements. But after that, I really enjoyed learning more about solar, because I think it's just amazing. And then the folks with the passions about putting it on your houses, I love putting it industrial. And this agriculture, solar ag, or what do they call it?
Agrovoltaics.
Agrovoltaics, yeah. That one took me a minute. But, yeah, okay. Cows and sheep need shade. I can get behind that. You shouldn't have to mow.
No.
Right?
No, put chickens in there. They eat all the bugs. You're good.
Yeah. It's like, okay. So there's, all these creative places. I saw companies, maybe like 3 of them, just selling carports with solar on them. You see them at the shows, right?
Yes.
Bam, we'll set it up at your house. It's, it's like onedaycarports.com or something. They're doing them very fast and efficient, and you get the benefit of more power, and here's some shade for your car.
Yeah, as long as they don't have the golf ball size hail and, softball size hail. Could you imagine?
Risk there for sure. Hail.
I was just thinking about that, because when I was in Tennessee, that was creepy when there was a storm that came in with just below the size of a golf ball, and I was like, oh, this is not going to be fun.
Yeah, that's not fun.
No.
I was driving around Bear Valley about a week or so ago with a friend of mine. We were looking at houses, and he's looking around the golf course, and he goes, oh, man, what about golf balls hitting the solar panels? Is it a big deal? Like, actually, it'd be, you and I could replace that panel cheaper than we could replace a window. Right? Your window's going to cost more than the panel. So if you're living on a golf course, like, take it in, have some perspective on this, because the panel's cheaper. And when you go to upgrade it, you're going to get a better panel, because the old one is not even available anymore. That's how quickly it's advancing. It feels like, I don't know, it feels like the 90s and early 2000s, you were buying a computer, and the day you walked out of the store with your computer, it was obsolete. The technology was advancing so quickly. This is the kind of feel I get from solar. Maybe it's just a little bit of my excitement about it, too.
No, it kind of is when you think about it. We're exponentially learning at a rapid rate on everything. Yeah, and with AI coming in, that's just fueling the fire. So it's awesome to have at our fingertips, but at the same time, are we losing our research skills? Are we losing our critical thinking, our problem solving? Because it's so easy to...
Oh, you're going to AI?
Well, in general, even with removing that, just... When we went to school and we had to write a paper, we had to cite, 15 sources from encyclopedias and books and things like that. Well, and do all the research. Well, we don't go that depth anymore. We don't have to go pull the little card from the library or nothing like that. And so it's a little bit different nowadays. Just everything's so easy at our fingertips, and without AI in there, it's right there, because we've, can't think of basically downloaded every book.
Yeah, right. We do have an enormous amount of information available to us.
It's good.
So it turns into, as humans, we have to create new skills, I think, surrounding discernment and prioritization. What are we going to spend our time researching, reading that's beneficial to us? And it's probably not scrolling through a social media favorite of yours. Pick your favorite social media and just scroll. That isn't it, but it's, discerning what are we going to go research and learn about, like the topics you bring. You saw a new article, out of that popped up into your life. I don't know, but you dug into it, right? Worth it to go learn something new.
Oh, absolutely.
So I'm a fan of it, but there's another side here that's hurting people. That's for sure. And they can't get off the phone. Discernment and habit forming needs to change for everybody. My daughter, I think, is the best. She doesn't allow herself to look at the phone. I think it's like until she's been awake 2.5 hours.
That's good.
Some number. It's a big number. But there's also a routine. I love this morning routine. I wish I would get better, but it's, it's first this, you have to put your face in the sun, for just seconds even, but get the light in your eyes, a warm cup of something, and then she journals or takes in maybe a walk or something else, and, all these things before she even looks at that knucklehead, this.
I have my digital wellness set.
I don't know what that means.
So you can go into your settings and basically it will turn off at a certain time. Like you're not supposed to look at social media, this, that, and the other. It'll turn off your apps and you can set it to where certain people can contact you. So your family, things like that. I know it's a little hard when you run a business and you got a crew out in the field, but it's peace of mind. Because if that phone rings, that's important. I need it. So other than that, if the phone doesn't ring, you don't need to get it because that important person isn't calling. And so it's really nice, just peace of mind. My phone's quiet. I don't have to worry about it. But you're not getting all the spam and you're not hearing the updates of new iOS, whatever, or just popped. You don't hear that at 3:00 in the morning. It's really nice.
Interesting. Okay. Great tool. People should use it. I don't have that one, but each time I put an app on there, I do turn off notifications and when I don't want to answer the phone, I don't.
Yeah. It's good.
I'm maybe a little older, so I don't know about the same age, but to me, it's a tool.
I think I'm older.
Are you old? It's a tool for me, right? It's not a tool for anyone else. Yeah. I own that.
Yeah,
that's my tool.
Yeah.
I will use it to help benefit my life. And if somebody's upset that, I wasn't available when they wanted me to, that's their issue, not mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm pretty darn responsive and available. I'm good with my numbers,
Yeah.
That's enough.
I just like being able to put my, phone away in another room and don't have to worry about it or anything. And it's really nice and go about my business.
We used to, when the kids were little, I think there was flip phones even, and not smartphones for them. But when they got to be habit forming, I'd put them in an ammo can during dinner or something.
Nice.
It's like a Faraday cage,
Yeah.
So they don't receive a signal, and there's no ringing and beeping and buzzing and stuff. So I always had an ammo can out, chuck them in there.
Yeah, no, my kids didn't get cell phones until they were 13, and it was a prepaid $20 card, and you could call mom, dad, and that's it.
Yeah.
And they would play Snake on it or whatever
right.
that dumb game was. But
I dominated on Snake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I still had a house phone though.
Yeah.
I still had it. I kept that because, I think I do. I think I would get another one again as long as it's not a voice over IP with all this.
I think that's all you get
stuff.
nowadays.
I know it is. I just want a regular old phone.
Yeah.
I don't think they do it.
Maybe. The wire's still there. You probably figure it out.
It is true, but it's a lot different from listening to the answering machine to make sure you wanted to answer that call.
And then we got caller ID.
Oh yeah.
Separate little box.
Yes.
There's the number.
Yes.
Yeah. It just took all the fun out of phone calls though, right?
Yeah,
like the telemarketer call that called during dinner. And I said, gosh, yes, I want to hear about that. And then just set it down and walk away and just let them talk to nobody until they hung up. Right? Can't do that anymore.
No, you can't.
Can't slam a phone.
No.
That was the best. When you're angry and want off the phone, slam that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Can't do that.
And you could huck the receiver if you wanted to. And you could replace it. Can't replace it, Those is easy. $5 at the store.
Right.
If you broke the receiver.
Steph talks about one of her favorite Christmas presents was 50 foot of telephone cord.
Yes.
So she could take it to her room. See?
Absolutely.
They're missing out.
They are.
Missing out. And it's a whole computer though, right?
It is.
So many people don't even want to look at a laptop or a computer at all.
Yeah.
They want to just do everything on here. And for the most part, they seem to be able to pull it off.
There's so much you can do. But there's so many. I was trying to, working with the students, and they would use their phone to apply, and I'm like, but you're missing all the boxes you need to fill in because the apps are quick and easy. But if you're not filling in the blanks that the employer wants, you're not going to get called, And there's certain companies that are like, they need to use a computer because this will take 3 hours on a phone. If they use a computer, they'll be done and over with their application in 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, yeah, it's a little efficient, it's okay to bust out your laptop, your desktop every now and then. And
okay, what about benefits? So I had a guy tell me a couple weeks ago, a manager said that he was able to use AI to help create, a step-by-step process to teach a new-to-industry technician how to perform a certain job. So he goes, I've done this job forever. I was struggling to communicate on-the-job training, how to make this right. So I went home. I used AI. Give me a step-by-step of this job that I've done 100 times. And it gave it to him, and he gave it to the technician. Done. So, right? So training and, training translation. Because we all learn a little bit differently, and maybe the way you teach isn't the way I learn, and so it turned it into a different type of message. And I mean, what a cool moment to use that technology to help somebody else advance in their career on the spot.
Yeah,
on the spot. I liked that story.
Yeah, no, that's amazing when you figure out how do they learn. Is it visual, tactile, or auditory? Back in the day when I was a manager 15 years ago, when I'd hire somebody new onto my crew, this was not anything technical at all. But I had people that did have concepts. They were having a hard time. So I did give them a test. I gave them a written test to see where they were so then I could pair them with somebody else on the team that had a similar learning style that already knew how to do the role and that. And that's, making sure that they would get the concept.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Right? Maybe tell them less, have them read more, vice versa. Go pick things up and look at the stuff.
Yeah.
You're an auditory learner, are you?
I'm a little more tactile. I do love to read and love to learn, but when it comes to practical use, I'll read and then I got to get my hands on it and do it. So I'm a little odd duck.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was taking the guess because every time you were thinking, your eyes were only sideways,
I know.
never up or down.
No.
Right? Isn't that the telltale sign if you're trying to figure that out in somebody?
There is. Yeah. I'm an odd duck for sure.
Okay.
I like going against the grain. It's always been my personality and stuff like that. Like everybody's eating, chocolate ice cream. No, give me the vanilla. I'm good. Like I'm just a weirdo like that. So.
Nothing weird about vanilla ice cream.
No, it's good.
It's the original ice cream.
It is.
All right. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Altair Energy Services, and their highly trained, expert technical staff, leveraging decades of renewable power management experience into customized solutions for everyone to meet their energy goals and contribute to a better future for all. Altair's team of hardworking, respected experts are providing full-scope, turnkey repairs, planned and unplanned maintenance, system upgrades, fully autonomous technical crews, supplemental staffing, and customized dynamic scheduling to fit your power production needs. Contact Altair at info@altairenergyservices.com and learn more about their wide range of capabilities across multiple power technologies and platforms. What's going on with the veteran network in our industry? You're always pretty well in tune here, and I wonder if you got any things to share, because I've been learning more and enjoying it.
Not too well. There's more initiatives coming out. Like right now there is, and forgive me, Kevin, for not having all the lingo down, but T1, can't think of the name of the company, is partnering. So they're part of Project Vanguard and American Clean Power. And they have developed a grant program for companies that are doing stuff in renewables. And it's a small grant. So whether it's a product or a process or workforce development or something like that. And so they are trying to get more veterans into the industry. And so they created this fund, and it's kind of neat. I thought it was a good way to promote. So it's promoting veteran-owned businesses to get more involved and the whole industry will, understand the value of hiring a veteran.
Okay.
And so it's kind of there's so much value for many different reasons, whether it's working in the small teams, the leadership ability, the willingness to work outside in all sorts of kinds of weather, their skill set for project management or whatever it may be. But other than that, nothing new has fallen in my lap recently with the Veteran Network. But there's so many organizations out there. You have the Veterans in Energy.
I missed that one this year. I had bought my ticket and then ended up not able to go. I did a podcast with Kevin, though.
I know, yeah.
Really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
That intrigued me, wanting to learn more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I did. I like volunteering with all the organizations, and so I was a little bit of relief for Project Vanguard at Clean Power, and I can't wait to go back and help them out again with that. So it's just kind of fun. I'm one of the few civilians that kind of hang around.
Okay, no, that's good.
It's like, oh, you guys need anything? Oh, let me go do this. Because they have such a great mission to
yes, they do.
Educate the industry and just try to get more and more service members into the industry.
Yes.
So in all capacities.
Yes.
So it's fabulous.
And just an opportunity for a conversation.
Exactly.
I loved that mission, right, that Kevin had. Just get the phone to ring.
Yeah.
Right? Rest of it's on you, but we're going to help get the phone to ring.
Mm-hmm.
Man, and that is the hardest part. Oh, my gosh. The hunting.
Yes.
The hunting for the jobs and the opportunity. No one really teaches you how to do it. No. It's not taught. I don't know what school, public or private, that teach this, right? It's all about the network and who do you know? I mean, why go to this school? It's because they have connections to these kinds of companies and jobs. But that networking piece, that is hands down the hardest. I mean, yeah, I feel bad as a parent. I had zero advice and couldn't teach my kids how to do it. I would only offer them a joke. Did you hear what happened to the person that went out looking for a job? I say, what? I said, they found one.
Yeah, they found one.
Yeah. So be resilient, I guess. Don't stop looking. But it is just hands down the hardest. Mm-hmm. So I love that.
It is. And I think back to like me and all the jobs that I've had and how many did I go on my own and apply for. Airstreams was one. I didn't get that through networking or nothing like that. They had an opening and I applied to 2 different roles. But a lot of the other roles that I had in my life prior to that were networking. And even my son Wyatt, he got into the industry kind of because I was like, hey, give me your resume. Let me hand it off to, and I, sent it to Gibby. And I'm like, you hire my kid or you don't, no skin off my nose.
Sure.
If he works out, great. If he doesn't, that's fine. If you got to fire him, that's his problem. But even now that he's with NextEra, high school friend worked there and he was like, hey, we got an opening, and he went through the process and got on board with them. And, he found out, even though I'm like, hey, apply to this company.
Right.
Here's another opportunity. I mean, he applied with Altair and he had to still do the work.
Yep.
He still had to do the work and nail everything. Just because I know, 100 different people doesn't necessarily mean, and I don't want, I want him to get it on his own merit. I want him to make his path. And that's for everybody. Anybody that comes through, I'll help you. I mean, there's a lady over in the corner over there, it's like, hey, many years ago.
This one right here. Okay,
right there. And she's like, I'm looking for work. What do you suggest? And we would talk and we'd have those conversations. And anybody and everybody, I want everyone to succeed in whatever it is. And back in the day when I was a supervisor a few years back, one of the ladies on my team came to me and she's like, I applied to go work out at Edwards. And she was very shy. And she was like, how is it okay? And I'm like, why not? I said, your heart isn't here and that's fine.
Sure.
What do you need from me? And she got out there and as far as I know, she's still there today. And that was at least 5. No. Yeah, at least 5. Yeah, it was before COVID. I know that. So at least 5.
Wow.
But yeah.
It's difficult. Okay. But you can help with, here's a name, here's an email, Here's a phone number, right? Those small things are so helpful. Yeah, and the rest is still nerve-wracking. And you get the phone to ring. Now it's interview time. Go interview prep. I've never gone to an interview without prepping with 2 to 3 people that were somewhere further down the career path in life than me. You got to go practice.
Yes.
You got to practice.
Oh, yes.
If you don't go practice, don't show up to the game. I mean, you're not going to win. Maybe,
you
but
should
practice.
You should absolutely practice. And there's things that you know and you don't know, obviously. Like, you're either going to know how to describe 3-phase or not. I can't. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't. I have no idea. Yes, I know AC/DC is not a rock band. You know, all jokes aside.
I hope we're through this phase soon.
Yeah. But there are certain things you can definitely articulate well and other things. Yeah. And if you don't, it's okay. Let me research and get back to you on that if you don't know the answer. But you should be able to answer, tell me about yourself. And you don't start with, I was born in Poughkeepsie and my parents were Phyllis and George Brightlight, and they don't need to know that.
Right.
I've had all sorts of kinds of interesting answers in interviews, but practice, with all the technology that we have today, there's apps you can download to help you with that stuff. I mean, of
course there is.
There's so I don't know if they still do it today, but there are companies that use, like, you're at your computer, you have your camera, and they ask a question, and then you've got to give an answer. So you're interviewing with basically a computer telling you, and you got to look at the camera. You know how hard it is to look at a camera when you're trying to interview, but you want to stare at the monitor?
Yes, I do. I have this experience
all the time.
This podcast endeavor of ours. So yes.
You know how many times I've looked at that camera?
Yeah.
I've tried not to. But it's just that hard.
Yes.
Little things that you've never experienced. Because you don't need that to go work at McDonald's. You don't need to have, log in to all that stuff. But you do need a high school diploma to work at McDonald's.
I would hope so.
Well, no. You used to be able to have a GED.
Oh, that works too.
No, not anymore. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I would even pull the high school GED off. I mean, I don't know that you really need that to
no. I think
work
about
fast food.
How many people I know that are successful that never graduated high school, whether they dropped out senior year last semester or they made it through 10th grade.
Wendy, I barely got out of high school. Yeah.
Me too. I took an extra year.
Yeah. I negotiated my last few months. That's a story for another time. Very true, though.
Okay.
Funny. So, yes, prep with people for that interview.
Yes.
You work your butt off for the phone call. You prep with 2 to 3 people ahead of you in the career path in life. Before the interview, you tell them stories that are relevant to the job and the company that you're interviewing for.
Yes.
And then my favorite, when they ask, and they always do or they should, do you have any questions for us? Don't ask, what's your policy on Columbus Day? Right?
I like that. That's funny.
Yeah.
No.
This is 40 hours, like in a
row.
In a row, like
in 1 week. Not a month.
8 a.m. Is that just?
Is that a hard start?
What kinds of questions should they ask?
Do I meet all the qualifications you're looking for?
Okay.
This opens the door.
Okay.
Because if they say no, you can ask, what are you missing?
Interesting. Okay.
And it could be something you forgot to mention. For example, confined space certificate.
Okay.
You can get that online in 30 minutes for $20 and have it to them the next day. If they say yes, great, when can I start? If you're bold enough, and they might laugh and chuckle, and they might say, well, you got to go interview with Billy Bob now, and oh, great, can I schedule that follow-up interview? So it doesn't necessarily have to be, it would be great if it was about the company and how they operate, culture, or things like that. But these are flat out, you can ask for any job.
Yeah.
Try to follow up with that. If you say, no, I don't. It kind of looks a little weird, like you didn't research the company at all. It could be, oh, I see that, this was founded back, 30 years ago. What was the company culture like then? How do you develop your employees? To me, that's the biggest one. I would ask, is this a new role? Because if it's a new role, what do you expect? What are you? And they might have already told you in the beginning. You could ask clarifying questions. If you're stumped, if you go in there and you have no idea, if there was a question that they asked you that you didn't have an answer for, that's when you go, hey, you mentioned earlier about lockout, tagout. I don't understand the process. What is that? Can you explain more? Whatever that was. And then there's your question. Mm-hmm. So always encouraged to take notes during an interview. If it's a virtual interview, let them know you're taking notes so they don't think you're, playing on your phone or something like that. But if it's in person, take your notebook in there, those little tiny notebooks, and write your questions down, because they could tell you, something that you never knew, and you could go research it or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes.
Always learn.
Always
You
learn.
You never stop learning.
Yes. So the first question sounded to me like, am I qualified? I need a job, is what I heard. And then the other questions, what's it culture like? What's this department like? What's the, my career advancement opportunities? That sounds like I already have a job and I'm looking maybe for what's next for me. Mm-hmm. Different scenario, right? Mm-hmm. If I'm in that position in life, yes, those are my questions. Mm-hmm. If I'm in the I don't have a job and need a job, my only question is, when do I start?
Exactly.
I have one question. When do I start? Because this is perfect.
Yeah.
Conversation went great.
Yep.
When do I start?
Exactly. Yeah. And every situation is going to be a little bit different. And and that's where people skills, you got to develop those. And that's where, you have the hard interviews, like you were talking with the people in your life that are honest and brutal. And like when you answer a question in the most ridiculous way, they're going to call you out on it. So it gives you practice to have those conversation skills.
Yeah.
Because it's, there's maybe a bit of a gap for some people out there.
Even as many interviews as I've, given for people, taken myself, and, I think if you do any sales in life, all it is an interview over and over again, right? I ran elections in communities. That's like interviewing with 300 people for a job you don't get paid to do. I still have to prep to this day, And I still do interview plenty of times on behalf of the company with sort of like, different folks, and I prep for every one of them. Mm-hmm. So 30 years in, the same rules apply.
Yes.
That's what I was trying to share. I know you teach and preach a lot of this to new to industry and young folks, but 30 years in, same rules apply.
Oh, and once you have your system down,
well, yeah,
it becomes habit. Mm-hmm. Like you were talking about earlier with your daughter first thing in the morning. Like that's her system, and it's working perfect. And we all have our system. We just have to find that niche where we get the best out of it.
Yes. I love this conversation. Helping people find career paths. I love this.
And it's okay if you get 10 years in and it changes.
You bet. You bet.
You never...
It's not okay if 10 years went by and you never found out.
Yeah.
That's much worse.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That's much worse.
It's okay to grow.
Yeah.
It's okay to grow.
Well, the old lean leader would say if you're not growing, you're deteriorating. Mm-hmm. He talks about processes, but I think it's true in all aspects. Mm-hmm. Can you either grow or deteriorate? Mm-hmm. One of the two.
Yeah.
All right, Wendy, what are you excited about for the rest of the year here?
Even though I didn't get too far, I'm still excited about the Empower Her Leadership Award.
That's right. What do you mean you didn't get too far?
So I was only nominated.
You're nominated.
I was nominated.
Oh, you can't use the word only in front of this.
Okay. I was nominated for the Empower Her Leadership Award at Clean Power.
Congrats.
It was awesome to be nominated. They had a luncheon, fabulous guest speakers, amazing. The finalists, there's 5, and they're all brilliant women in the industry. You have CEOs, COOs, you have presidents. I think there is a Miss Virginia in there, and it's just an amazing awesome. And they, here in about 2 weeks, they have their conference. It's a 3-day conference in Charlotte.
Okay.
And they're going to announce who the winner is. And this is the second year they've had the conference, the Empower Her Leadership Conference. And
2 years old.
yeah, so it's brand new. Mm-hmm. It's amazing to watch. So I'm really excited about that, even though I only was in the first round. Sorry, I had to use the word. I was in the first round, but I'll keep trying.
Keep trying.
The answer's always no until you try. You keep trying, and even if it's no, you get back up and you try again.
Yeah.
You can fail 800 times. You only need to win once.
That's right. There you go, Thomas Edison.
Yeah,
that's right. That's a good one.
And so I'm excited about that. So a little bit different of a conference. This is all going to be conference talk. So my team. So I'm in the accreditation and government. Can't speak English.
Governance, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
Accreditation and Governance Department. And the entity, the national entity that gives us our national accreditation for education is called ASSET.
Okay.
And 4 of the 6 of us on the team are going to that conference.
Oh.
And I'm excited about it because we have a new team member. And so it'll be her first foray into the depths of dotting I's and crossing T's. And so that's going to be really fun with us because it's our only event that we get to do together and just get in there and make sure that we're, doing our best. And it trickles down into the quality of what we're teaching, how the students are taken care of, and things like that. So there's a lot of hoops to jump through. Mm-hmm. And so I'm super excited about that. And even RE+, that's on the radar. I'm excited about that because it's in November.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Formula One, too.
Yeah,
it's going to be packed. It's going to be
I didn't know it was Formula One, too.
No. It's going to be fun.
So those are the kind of things that I'm a little bit excited about. Just this year in general, we've had a really good year. It's going to finish strong and great and amazing. There are a few things in the background I can't say nothing about, but we'll see.
We'll have to wait for the next episode.
Hopefully they're good news. If it's bad news, I'm not going to say nothing.
That's right. That's why you don't even whisper right now.
No. It's all sunshine and rainbows, but it's been a really good year. Everybody's doing well, and for the most part healthy, and because I got aging parents, so that's the fun part.
Sure.
But for the most part, it's been a really good year, and I'm excited to see what new things are on the horizon, whatever it may be. I mean, laser beams from space.
We're betting on this one for sure. This is top of the order. I love this one. Star Wars, eat your heart out. We're making power. Well, congratulations on the nomination at
Thank you.
Empower Her.
Yes.
Is that the right pronunciation?
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, they blended the word.
Right.
Yeah.
That's, visual learner. Uh-huh. That's why I was stumbling, because I would say empower her.
Yeah.
Empower her.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the nomination. Have a great time in Charlotte. When's that?
August 4th through the 8th.
Oh, next week.
Pretty much.
Yeah. All right.
It's either the 6th or the 4th. I have to check the flight.
It's all next week.
Yeah, it's all next week.
That's right. Okay, have a blast.
Yeah.
That's a great organization. I love what they're doing.
Yeah.
We need less guys running around here in this industry would be nice, probably.
Well, there's so many women. It's amazing to see. It's just it's like a Dalmatian dog. You see the dog and you see the spots, but you're like, where are all there? Oh, there they are. We're there. We just kind of blend in a little.
You think so?
Not me.
No,
because I wear flashy, bright colors.
Yeah.
This is muted for me.
Is this a visual representation? You're painting a visual picture here, and I'm like, I don't know.
Well,
I think females, are stand out to me.
We stand out.
White bald dudes are kind of like everywhere, right? I think I blend in.
Well, women do stand out, but how many of them are in the leadership roles? How many of them are in front doing the sales? Okay. How many are just manning the booth and just making sure they're scanning badges. So there is a lot there. Absolutely. We're everywhere. But are they in non-traditional roles?
Interesting. Do you got any numbers on that?
No.
Someday.
And I love stats too. So that's probably a new rabbit hole.
That'd be a good stat.
I
kind of like Kevin's pushing the veteran stats, right? Maybe you got some women in energy stats coming.
I would think between Rise, which I'm a member of, and Empower Her, I think we could probably put something together.
You got Solar Sisters.
Yes.
Trying to think of some others. There's probably a couple others out there, but those three are for sure.
Yeah.
You got pretty good.
And that's just renewables. There's telecom as well.
No, it's just renewables. That's the one that matters.
But it's all symbiotic. We have such a symbiotic relationship.
I know, but I got a favorite.
It's okay to have a favorite. It's okay to have a favorite. But because of my interest in the communication side of the house, is how I found that article about your laser beams.
On a telecom? All right. I don't know about that. I think that's your renewable passion, how that one hit your inbox.
It was just interesting to just, I was like, oh. And normally I'm like, oh, I don't want to, look at stupid stuff. And
did it launch like locally, like Vandenberg or something? Is that how?
I don't know where it's launching from. That's where I didn't see in the article, but I need to. Oh, I know somebody I can call.
Yeah, I wonder if it was a local launch why it hit your news.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't. They are a California company, if I recall correctly, and they're based Southern California, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm fairly certain. It could be Vandenberg, but I know a guy.
All right.
I know a guy.
Well, next
and he's
time
from
you're
Tehachapi,
back.
too.
See?
Yeah.
This is making more sense. All right. Next time we're here, you're on. I want to see, the solar field producing 100% at night.
Right.
Yeah. I don't even know how I feel about that, but I'm happy to watch.
It's going to be interesting. That's for sure.
Wendy, thank you for all you do, coming and telling the stories and supporting folks finding jobs, starting their careers, new to industry, for sure, transitioning from the military into renewables and telecom. We'll have to whisper that part.
It's okay.
Appreciate what you do. It's amazing.
I love it.
Keep telling the stories and continue to give that advice for those people to go find those first jobs and grow those careers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's really a special thing.
It is an amazing career path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's done good for us, right?
It is. It is. Considering I thought I was only going to be in it 5 years. So.
And I've never even considered retirement. So opposite spectrum on the view there.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks again, Wendy.
It was a pleasure to be here.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Bye.